Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, coming to do day 28 of the August daily draws. So we've reached the midweek point, and we'll see what kind of message we're going to get at this halfway point of the week. And as usual, I'll be taking the first card from the Linestrider Tarot, and then an Oracle card from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. So let's get the reading underway and choose our first card. So here we go, and today we will go there. So our card for today is the Four of Pentacles. This is about resources. This is about how we treat our resources, how we apportion our resources, and our attitude towards them. This is like, are we willing to give freely, or are we flexible in the use of our resources, or are we rigid in the use of our resources? Are we do we grip too tightly to what we have? Is it out of fear of losing everything? Is it out of insecurities, anxiety, or just not having a desire to share it or give of it? I mean, we can be honest about that. How attached to our possessions, to our resources are we, and how willing are we to make use of them to help others and to invest in our own situation? Sometimes we have to invest a little of our resources to create more resources, but being too unwilling to, holding on to the little that we have prevents us from doing that. So yes, we need to be sensible. We don't need to be reckless. Of course, we don't want to be reckless and just fritter everything away. So we do need to show some, we desire stability in these things, but sometimes we need to take a few risks to try and build further resources and create greater stability. So and sometimes that involves a little bit of mixing things up, a little bit of not quite so stable kind of situation for a certain period in order to do that. And are we afraid to do that? Or how willing are we to be able to do that? Can we trust in ourselves and in the universe in order to do that? So so the idea here is to have a certain degree of flexibility, not being too rigid, not being too set in our ways in regards to our resources, our finances, our physical resources, and we need to be able to adapt and change to as circumstances develop. So we need adaptability, and sometimes the force of Pentacles can be saying to us that maybe we need a little bit more adaptability. We're not being adaptable enough. We're being too set in our ways and holding on to what we've always done, and we need to change things up a bit. So that could be it. Pentacles can also mean our physical well-being, our health. Do we need to change the way that our routines, our diet, our exercise routines, are we too set in our ways in that regard? Where perhaps for the benefit of better health, can we make some even slight changes to make improvements in that area? And so it's about our willingness to make some whatever changes we may need to make, and to invest something that we need to invest. Not holding on to, or the status quo, or to old ways of doing things too tightly, that we are not adaptable enough for the circumstance that we find ourselves in at any given moment. So that's what I feel the cards is saying to us at this midweek point. So let's see what Oracle card we get to go with this. And today we have cleaning house. And yeah, that can indeed, how willing are we to perhaps make changes? Cleaning house, it's making a change. It's making clearing clutter, making way for better things. So how adaptable are we to making these changes and clearing things up to make room for further growth and improvement? So and that involves being flexible to get rid of some of the things that we don't need anymore, and to make the positive changes that we need to make, and being flexible enough to do so. So it's that need for flexibility and adaptability that I feel is the key message for today. So as we reach this midweek point of the week, where do we need to be more adaptable? Where do we need to be more flexible in our lives? And as we answer those questions and make the changes that we need to make, then we can see the improvements and the further growth that we desire. So I think that is today's message. Be flexible, be adaptable, so that you can have further growth and positive change in your life. So that is the message for today at this midweek point. So I'll be back tomorrow to do day 29. Until then, take care everyone. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you all again very, very soon. Okay, bye bye.